Here we go.
Grover, the ditch witch, in the pole position. There's Passion and Sullivan, the brothers-in-law. Nice
Great
clean start. Yeah.
Great start.
Drew Maurice, the rookie Maurice Motorsports. He's here with his brother, his father out of Georgia, on board with Drew.
These 20-horse engines are aboard a lot of different machines here. We see a great look now at various machines coming down the racetrack. This is a really big class. Look how much they get bunched up here coming off the final corner. We go caution again. And we'll get a restart.
Sullivan, his brother-in-law, Mike Passion, Kevin Ferguson, Tom Hawley Sr., Jacob Blackburn, in the hunt, Tater, Robert Kidd, Wild Bill Campbell, and Shannon McKinney out of Michigan Rough Riders, all in the hunt.
The 325 of Sullivan leads now. Looks like a little cars action going on in the mower in second spot. That's Lee Grover. We'll ride along with him now. Great look at how he's able to close the gap and listen to the throttle control.
Grover running at 33.7 miles an hour on that last lap. Very quick. Lee Grover out of Pennsylvania and Delmarva Associations, and Pete Sullivan. Lee Grover 1 and 2.
Passion now back in third, and look at the battle up front. Less than a mower length. They're going to go deck to deck here in turn 4, are they?
Oh man, very close. These two guys racing competitively all season long. Everything comes down to the wire. Grover and Sullivan also 1 and 2 coming in the points, only 50 points separating them.
See, prepared 20 horsepower engines, very equally matched here. Great chance to look on board with the second place man, Grover. Battle for third now.
Oh man, Blackburn, Hawley.
He made his mark there, didn't he? And Grover's out of it. He's in the pits. He certainly didn't let him know he was here, but unfortunately he's behind pit wall, and he's caught up with Rob Klepper in pit road.
Guys, you can see the helmet coming off of Lee Grover, the points leader coming in. But what happened there? Looks like you were making a run for the win, man.
Yeah, it looks like the chain broke. I haven't had a chain break all year, and that happened. I was doing really good, and I think I could have got him, but that's racing.
What's that due to? A little bit of rough track? You guys are kind of bouncing around coming off turn 2 all night.
Yeah, track's a little rough, real loose coming out of 4, but it's a good track right now. It came all together from today.
Well, guys, a tough break certainly for Lee Grover, your point leader, coming in to the final event this year.
Lee Grover, a fine gentleman, the winner of our Mace Mullins Crew Chief Award, and it's voted by his fellow racers for our #1 crew chief of the year. Lee Grover, way to mow.
Not a bad pilot in this class either. 4 national wins in 5 races and a 3rd place to go with it. What a great season he had, unfortunately cut short here in the finals.
Pete Sullivan riding a mid-1980s Centennial mower with a 16 horsepower Briggs engine modified by Brian Benton out of Avon Park, Florida. Pete Sullivan, Rocket Man Jr.
And this is how they shape up in the final few laps. Pete Sullivan leading his brother-in-law Mike Passion, Kevin Ferguson in the mix, Tom Hawley, Jacob Blackburn still being heard from here, Bruce.
So great to see Ferguson, Hawley, and Blackburn in the top 5. And of course our buddy Rooster, John Lumen, way back in the hunt as well. So we are mowing in Mohio.
Pete Sullivan trying to capture the national championship. Great action here, very close quarters there for Shannon McKinney in that purple 00.
Shannon McKinney racing out of the Rough Riders in Michigan, and very, very active club Rough Riders. Dave Laster and Miss Marie getting it done in the great state of Michigan, along with Richard Webb and the Michigan Lawnmower Racing Association, one of the most active states in the nation.
Very close quarters here, racing for every position. It's about a 50-point difference for this first top 5 positions. It all counts towards the national championship. These racers have raced across the country. Again, we mentioned 8 different states represented just in this one final.
And you know, Jim, lawnmower racers are great. They don't race for money. We race for trophy, glory, and bragging rights. It's love of the sport. Lawnmower racing, especially in this economy, it's the best motorsport out there.
And we see a great battle here between Georgia and Jamie Maurice. They're in the 17, racing inside, outside with a 00, Shannon McKinney out of Michigan.
Oh, nice. Oh, looks like he had a little bit of problem there, Jim.
Just one corner. Look how much he loses. He knew when he lost coming off that corner a bit too tight.
That's right, the 17, Maurice Motorsports out of McDonough, Georgia, really making a name at the national level.
That yellow hood coming into frame, that is our race leader, the 325 of Pete Sullivan out of Florida. Last lap for Sullivan.
Oh, can he hold on? Can he repeat race winner and U.S. points championship on the line? Rocket Man Jr.
Elbows up for Pete Sullivan in the final few corners here in C Prepared.
You know his whole family's here cheering him on. The white flag, and there it is. Oh, yeah, Petey.
The first ever 3-generation family racing in the national finals, and Sullivan takes home the national championship. And C Prepared in the STA-BIL Keeps Gas Fresh Finals. here at Delaware, Ohio.
His father, Pat, and his son, Wyatt, his sister, his brother-in-law, his mom, all here. The Racing Sullivans. Great to see it, Jim.
And you can see him reaching under the cowling there to throttle back on that carburetor, whatever setting he may have had for racing conditions to get that victory lap underway. Checkered flag in hand. Pete Sullivan is your winner.
Getting it done, repeating as your national champion race winner. Just a fine gentleman. Great to see it. Great job.
And he beat out his brother-in-law for the victory. Mike Passione, his brother-in-law, finishes second. Ferguson, Hawley, Blackburn remain top 5. Robert Ginn, nice run up into the 6th position. 11th on down includes Chris Van Masterich, a great family in lawnmower racing. He comes home 12th. Tommy Hawley ends up 14th out of the race. We mentioned the race leader behind the wall as well. This is the points, 100 points the difference. Pete Sullivan's the champ, the race winner, and he's with Rob.
A pretty crazy fast racetrack here in CP, and Pete Sullivan 3 in a row. You're getting it done, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's 3 nationals in a row. Real happy. You know, I got to thank my dad. My dad puts all the machines together, and he's does a dynamite job. This year was really competitive. There's a lot of guys that are really doing well. I got a good jump and stayed out in front, and that's what it takes.